Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Shiv Kumar. In the series of lecture on building materials and construction, today we will talk about the types of concrete. In my previous lecture, we have discussed about the formworks, precast and RMC. And in continuation of that, today we will talk on the topic types of concrete. Although the topic is comparatively small, but we have some important things to discuss. So we'll basically focused on those type of concrete which are very important. Yeah, different types of concrete are produced based on the constituent, material, mixed design, method of construction, area of application, form of hydration reaction, and details of these various types of concrete, their properties, their strength, their applications are discussed in this lecture. So as far as the concrete is concerned, the concrete is a mixture of cement, coarse aggregate, fine aggregates, and water. And sometimes we also add some admixtures depending upon the requirement, either for strength, it may be accelerator, it may be a retarder, it may be of many types. There are so many types of admixtures are there. So based on the requirement, we add that admixture to produce a specific type of concrete. So let's start with the first type of concrete, which is known as lightweight concrete. So this is based on the density. The density of the lightweight concrete is lesser than 1920 kilogram per cubic meter. Hence it is categorized as a lightweight concrete. The lightweight concrete can be used in making of partition wall. We also used to make blocks, concrete blocks. Normally, we use some lightweight aggregates for this lightweight concrete. The aggregates are the important feature or element that contributes to the density of the concrete. So as far as the lightweight aggregates are concerned, they are pumice, perlites, and sequoia. These are the lightweight aggregates which we use to make or produce the lightweight concrete. The next one is high density concrete. The concrete that have densities ranging from 3000 to 4000 kilogram per cubic meter. These are referred as heavyweight concrete, in which some specific types of heavy aggregates or heavyweight aggregates are being used for the manufacture of high density concrete. The crushed rocks used as a coarse aggregates, the most commonly used heavy aggregates are barytes. It is a mineral. These type of aggregates are most commonly used in the construction of atomic power, where high strength, or you can say that highest strength, are required. The heavyweight aggregate will help the structure to resist all kind of possible radiations, and they can also bear the maximum load. The next is the polymer concrete. When compared to the conventional concrete, in the polymer concrete, the aggregates will be bound with the polymer instead of cement. The production of polymer concrete will help in the reduction of volume of voids in the aggregates. This will hence reduce the amount of polymer that is necessarily used as a binding agent for the aggregates. So here we have three types of polymer concrete category. The first one is the polymer impregnated concrete, polymer cement concrete, and partially impregnated. Now, next one is the high performance concrete, which is normally known as HPC. These concretes conform to a particular standard, but in no case will be limited to strength. It has to be noted that all the high strength concrete can be high performance type, but not all high performance concrete are high strength concrete. So as far as the statement is concerned, it is not mandatory that high performance concrete will show or give the result of high strength concrete. The next is the shotcrete. If the concrete type differs in the way it is applied on the area to be cast, the concrete is shot into a frame on the prepared structural formwork with the help of nozzle. As the shooting is carried out in a higher air pressure and placing, the compaction process will be occurring at the same time. In general, what happens when we constructing a slab, for an example, at a fifth floor, so you see it is not possible to carry the concrete manually by the by the labor or manpower. So we used the pumping system, or you can say the concrete pumping system, to pump up the concrete at that level. So where in the formwork we directly pumped up the concrete with the help of pump on that surface, on the area where we have to cast the particular member, and we also use a vibrating table or vibrations just to remove the voids, to improve the compaction, to improve the workability of that shotcrete. The next is self-consolidated concrete. The concrete mix, when placed, will compact by its own weight, is regarded as self-consolidated or self-compacted concrete. Hence, no vibration is required just to remove the voids or just to compact the concrete wherever it is placed. This mix has the higher workability. The slump value will be between 650 to 750 mm. This concrete, due to its higher workability, is also called as flowing concrete. The area where there is thick reinforcement, self-consolidating concrete work best. So as far as the foundation is concerned, for the high-rise buildings, we use the self-consolidated concrete just to make this or ensure the workability, strength, also the best performance of the concrete. The next is vacuum concrete. Concrete with water content more than required quantity is poured into the formwork. The excess water is then removed out with the help of vacuum pump without waiting for the concrete to undergo setting. Hence, the concrete structure or platform will be ready to use earlier when compared with normal construction technique. The next is high strength concrete. The concretes that have strength greater than 40 megapascal can be termed as high strength concrete. The increased strength is achieved by decreasing the water cement ratio, which is even lower than 0.3. The calcium hydroxide crystals that are the major concern product during hydration. For the strength properties, it reduced by the incorporation of silica fumes. In terms of performance, the high strength concrete ought to be the less performing in terms of workability, which is an issue. So we need a vibrator to make it compact, that because of its lower workability. When we place the high strength concrete, so we have to use the vibrator along the way when we are placing that. The high strength concrete is required in the high rise building just to cast the columns, their beams, and their foundation too. So this is about the topic we have discussed, the types of concrete. There are other types of concrete are also available in the market, but as far as the important categories are concerned, so these were we have discussed are the major or main types of concrete. So in our next lecture, we'll discuss about the foundations, shallow foundations, the deep foundations, and the types of foundations which we are using nowadays and in the previous time. So thanks to all of you for sparing time in this lecture. We'll wait for you in my new lecture. It is based on foundation. Till then, goodbye. Take care. Thank you.